Fucking hell, like this was the very first ending we got. Was this one? This is the very first ending. This is the very first. That's the first time we reached the route we went down. So down this route. Yeah, we did his sink. Indiana's own date, they saw Hitomi getting shot by Rohan and then Boss. Why was Boss there? Date confronted Pewter to ask him about Boss's whereabouts. Pewter told Date that the corpse of Sosajima was found, with his left eye torn out. It must have been the same killer that they were hunting. Date went to Boss's office to make her explain herself, but she was nowhere to be found. Instead, what Date and Aiba found in Boss's office was a video of her murdering Sosajima. I'll watch that bit again. Yeah, this is the route.
Not here.
This is the route where everyone's died.
Where is she?
So this is where Iris is dead. Ota's dead. So yeah, I was just thinking.
What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
There's nothing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
There's a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Yeah, so then we go to the computer.
Aiba, can you hack this PC?
I will try.
You really got to keep really got to keep track of which path is which. This is definitely the route where Under Dome went down that same day. She called Boss Cop was live streaming. Panic Day was video. Date at the scene. Iris and Ota were already dead. Their bodies mutilated with newfound determination. Date discovered that 89 was linked to the case and demanded he brought to AOCQ. With that same Falco. Falco's an assassin who worked for the Kumakuras. One day the former chairman Rohan ordered him to kill a mother and daughter. 89 refused to elaborate, forcing Date to sync with him. Yeah, so this is the route where we got there not in time because we got tased and we found Ota in a polar bear suit cut in half with an ice thing and what's face was lying on the floor dead as well.
Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
I mean, I guess it could have unforged the body.
Nice.
Sosajima.
So now that makes me think he's been swat. That room he's in. That's where
Why?
the prototype is. So someone's just swapped bodies with him.
Why? Boss?
Yeah, and that's where it blocked us off. But now we actually get to see what happened now. And but before they found Sosajima's body in a vase, like we did find in a different timeline. But then there was that video of her shooting him in the head.
Nice.
Sosajima.
Oh, it just kicks off from here. Okay.
Why? Why? What's going on here? Why did Boss kill So?
Boss's alibi for Shoko's murder.
Shoko was killed around 5 p.m. Friday. What was Boss doing at that time?
Unknown.
So if we're going off on my theory, then she swapped her body with somebody. She swapped her body with somebody there. Boss's alibi for Renju's murder.
What about Saturday, 8 p.m.?
And then swapped bodies with them as well.
The time Renju was killed? Similarly unknown.
She went to him and then... What's that about for Iris and Ota's murder?
Iris and Ota were killed at different times.
Her eye was missing, so she might have swapped with Iris at some point.
I was watching the stream on the call with Boss.
No, I don't know, because I think if bosses, I think bosses would be missing her eye if she'd swapped. I don't know.
Only the first few minutes. The polar bear had not yet appeared on stream. It is possible that she made the call from somewhere off camera.
Where was Boss's phone at the time? Check her cell records.
She did not call from a mobile phone. She used a PC. Using a VPN service, she could have accessed her Abyss PC from the warehouse and made the call.
Boss?
Boss is the new Cyclops killer? Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, So. Boss killed them all?
Because Ota wasn't missing an eye, I don't think so.
The evidence makes that a likely possibility.
And so...
So also had his left eye removed, identical to Shoko, Renju, and Iris. Date, I know where the boss is. I have picked up her GPS.
Where?
She is now at the Sagan residence, somewhere inside Hitomi's house.
What?
Yeah, 89 didn't escape in this version. I don't think we let him out of jail yet. I feel like there'd be, I don't know. I don't know about this like popping eyes out, popping them back in thing. Maybe, but I know they talked about it, and I guess that was a random thing to randomly say if they didn't have some bearing on the plot. Called for her, but there was no reply. I didn't see the boss either.
Call Boss's phone.
On it. Boss's phone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we've been set up.
Kaname Date, you were under arrest for murder.
What the hell?
Drop your weapon. Comply!
Hey, we're wearing blue gloves in this one.
Boss.
Our clothes are different, I just realized. What's that? A Good Cookers magazine. What the fuck are you doing?
I could ask you the same thing. You killed Shoko Nadami, didn't you?
That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Don't lie.
Did you kill him?
Are you kidding me?
You're the new Cyclops killer.
What? Why do you think that?
You put a gun to So's head and pulled the trigger. I saw it with my own eye.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop lying! I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
Why did you come here?
Why would I tell you?
Fight.
This is going nowhere.
Are you going to fight?
I have no choice.
I recommend against it. You have 0 chance of winning a firefight.
Well then, what can I do?
Let me think. Date, what is that on the kitchen table? Could it be your favorite thing?
What?
The magazine.
You want me to look at a magazine now?
Just look!
It can't be. This is the stuff of legends. Only the most diehard fans have ever laid eyes on it.
My God. Of course.
Whoa! Limited edition!
I didn't know. Have his clothes been changing between like? Oh, what the fuck was that? Bag of flour? Like what? I didn't even know if I did not notice his clothes changing color.
What?
It's purple there.
Date, load Evolver with firebomb bullets. Shoot at the cloud.
Why?
Just do as I say, and fast.
Maybe that's, yeah, that might be a mistake. 'Cause he's definitely blue here. Burned alive. What did he even hit just then? Well, the path. I think this is a green. Yeah, he's definitely blue. What did I'm confused? What he hit with the
She
incinerator?
is probably just unconscious.
Not flour. He didn't just incinerate. He didn't make flour just burst into flames, did he?
Her right shoulder and left leg suffered damage, but she will live.
Is flour inflammable? Means flammable?
A dust explosion, huh? Good thinking.
There you go. A dust
Thank
explosion.
you.
They just said it. Yeah.
But you could have just had me throw the bag of flour.
That would have been too slow. To improve your reaction time, I had to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, horny and a horny is a horny.
Anyway, let's have a look. Hey, this is just a cooking magazine.
And why did you think it was limited edition? I don't understand.
Boss is still unconscious. However, her brainwaves are stable. Syncing with her shouldn't be an issue.
Date, talking to her would be pointless. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know. If she was awake, I can't imagine she'd take kindly to interrogation. Tomi still hasn't been found. I have a bad feeling about this. There's a good chance the boss knows where she is. How would I get that information? Getting into her head would definitely be the quickest way. That's why I brought her here. Boss is laying on the sink subject's chair. You made me scared to, like, use flour now. Why are you so cooperative?
Because I know that the boss is my enemy. I got the video from Aiba. I processed it and found that it showed no sign of tampering or editing, which means there can be no mistake. The boss shot and killed So Sejima after pulling out his left eye. That makes the odds of her being the culprit behind the other murders very high. Or maybe she had accomplices. Either way, she's a criminal. That's why I am cooperating with you, Special Agent Date. I want it as bad as you do. The truth.
Where's 89?
I had him put back behind bars.
In Fuchu prison.
That's right. I couldn't keep him here.
Okay. There's boss.
She has broken her right shoulder, as well as the fibula of her left leg. But her brain is perfectly healthy. You can sync with her.
Is there?
Computer, are the preparations done?
Ready anytime.
Let's get started.
Let's sync.
Date.
You got 6 minutes.
I know. 6-minute time limit. I'll be back before time's up.
Well then, let's begin.
I'm assuming Pewter's still a bad boy in this route as well. Oh no, I guess he isn't a bad boy in this route because Ryuji's dead. So they kind of had the whole plot going on. I guess he'd be pissed off about her possibly killing Ryuji. You know who I mean, whatever his fucking name is. You know I meant Renju. I just can't fucking remember
Time
the
to
name.
loosen up.
Do you always have to come in like that?
It is of the utmost importance.
At a time like this?
Times like this are perfect. Anyway, it appears to be an abandoned factory of some kind.
Okay, so we're in the factory now from before.
What could Boss be hiding here?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Shaking them hips. Shakety shake. Open the door to Boss's truth. Boss is hiding something. Reveal the truth of the new Cyclops serial killings.
A rusted metal door.
What's that one?
A door that looks like the Anywhere door.
The Anywhere door. Open.
It appears to be locked. A rusted...
Let's break the lock with pick.
Break the lock with that.
Roger. I will try. It worked!
All right, open it.
This music is very unnerving.
Several keys have fallen.
One of them must be the right one.
I do not have time to try all of them.
Hopefully there's some kind of sign.
Indeed.
Oh my god, it's a lot of keys.
It's a key. It's a key.
I'm just gonna hope it's the one with the pick and
It's a key.
Pepsi Man strikes again. Yeah. Jesus, times 10.
The ice pick is next to this key. It appears to be correct.
That's what I said.
The tag is labeled A.
I was right. Give me some credit.
That must mean you can use this key for something labeled A.
Come on.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Give me the credit. Come on.
A door that looks like the Anywhere door. Perhaps we can use the key I just picked up.
Yeah, try that.
It opened. Odd. Isn't this the 3rd floor? What is going on here?
Looks like the floors are connected in a weird way.
Quite the troublesome dream.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A door with...
Kick open.
That might have been a little much.
This is the 2nd floor, but it is clearly not the door I just opened.
It's like a maze. I have to remember what door goes where.
Door C.
Okay, we'll kick open door C.
That might have been a little much.
Oh, we're on the 2nd floor again.
We leave the 2nd floor and come right back to it?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
It's a lot of time wandering around because I got very lost. Shelf. Steel drum.
An oil drum hung with wire.
Okay.
Oh,
Guess you should check that door.
a rusted metal...
Jesus. $999 seconds.
It is locked.
Okay.
Door E.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
So now we should be able to do it without losing all the time.
A rusted metal. It does not appear to be locked. This again.
So we can't just grab one. We have to be careful.
Okay, hang on. Wait, what have we got persons? Oh, we got Manica. Oh, yeah. Likes Tomi Renju, her daughter. Dislikes killing. Hobby, studying international politics. Skills, ballroom dancing. Iris' real mother, after graduating from high school, she started seeing So Tsujima and became pregnant with Iris. So just after giving birth, she went to meet So in the warehouse district and was never seen again. Just look at the time we found. Able to see from here what time we found it, possibly. Not related to that. Unless there's another key I missed.
It's a key with the hands indicate it. Is this the correct answer?
Saturday night at 8 matches Renju's estimated time of death.
Okay.
D is written on the tag.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
I was apparently
Dante,
right.
you're out of time.
I will try the...
Yeah, try.
Nice.
It opened.
Just remember, I was like, try to remember the estimated time of death.
this door too. Date, there is...
Damn it, what?
Okay. That was that, I guess. Right. Let's restart from the beginning, shall we? Back to the very beginning. Wiggle them hips. Alright, so let's try this again then.
a door.
Do that to get the 1-6.
A rusted...
And then we get the ice pick.
It...
Pick that up.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A door that...
Open that up. Kick that open. Kick that open.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
An oil... An oil drum.
Push that. That. 1 second.
A rusted...
There's the 1 second to open that.
It's a key with the hands indicate...
Yeah, I'll take 50 seconds on that, which is fine.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Open up that. Right, okay. The Metal Gear Rising. Oh, nice. Metal Gear Rising is a great game.
Rows of monitor...
Let's investigate.
This appears to be old. I believe this computer controls the factory's electronic. It appears to require a key to activate.
Okay.
A broken pipe. It's a broken...
Think we're gonna want to kick it.
Oh! It's just as I calculated.
You were surprised, admit it.
Yeah, I love Rising.
A rusted metal...
Fortunately, Rising is another game I think is off my list for quite a while because me and Jazz actually loved the soundtrack and we used to sing it together all the time and listen to it a lot. So it's got there's a lot of annoyingly painful memories attached to that now. So I'm like,
I think I can
Great.
open this door.
probably won't be able to play that game for a while. I mean, I could probably play it. I'll probably just burst to tears during every boss fight, especially Red Sun. She loved Red Sun. It was like her favorite song on the album. Red Sun over
This key has
paradise.
Control panel? The one right there?
Red Sun over paradise.
Rows of
Whoops.
I believe it appeared. Rows of monitor.
You have less than
Oh,
2
that actually
minutes.
saved me time
Hurry.
doing that.
There. Oh,
So?
I see. If we move the scaffold, a new route appears.
Alright, buddy.
Okay, let's move it.
Rows of monitor.
Press switch.
Hey, it got stuck.
This button is indeed the one needed to move the scaffold, but
Huh. There might be another step we have to do first.
rows of
What happens if we rotate the key? Ah!
It shrunk.
rows of
Now we press the switch.
Oh,
I see. Rows.
I know, fucking hell, I want this tech.
extended.
Where's this tech, man?
Now we can use the route to door B. Door.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
Door. Door B prime.
Dolby Prime.
Date, 30 seconds.
I know.
Door F. The first floor. This is the first time we've been here.
that big door. If we can see what's in there, we'll figure something out.
A power cord. It is discharging sparks.
I've only got like 15 seconds left. There's a lot of 99. There's a lot of 9999 things here. There's the ladder as well. Oh, looks like you got a raid, Milby. Quick, pretend to be interesting or something. Hey, Silly Oak, thank you for the raid. Oh my god, playing some AI Somnium at the moment. Shit.
A power cord.
I'm gonna get shocked. Fuck it.
Date, we've known each other for a long time. I know that you are joking, but could you please consider the appropriate time and place?
You're seriously lecturing me right now?
Excuse me?
Sorry, ma'am.
Damn it, that was not the right one. Shit. Okay, well, let's fuck that up then.
Date, you're out of time.
And I...
Let's see what tackling it does, shall we?
Ready?
Ah, there we go.
Whoa! This Somnium is awfully dangerous.
Hey, that door. Maybe we can open that one now. Check.
Date, there is...
Damn it, what the?
Yeah, that's certainly one way to open a door. Okay. Go from this checkpoint then. Alright, this is before we've done that.
rows of monitor...
Okay, so we can insert the key.
There! Oh! I see.
Okay.
Rows of monitors.
Take the key.
It's shrunk.
Rows...
Press the switch. Oh, I won't let me skip past all this. I guess it's because I picked retry instead of restart.
Oh.
I s...
Then
Rows of
we rotate the key again.
It extended.
Now we can use the route to door B. Door...
Anybody?
I said 1 minute. Hurry.
Door... Door beep.
Dolby Prime.
Dante,
Door F.
30 seconds.
We kick open door F. We're getting there, we're getting there.
The
Right.
first floor.
So now we know we need to tackle the ladder.
An eye. Ready?
There's a lot of trial and error in this. Like, some things make sense, and then some things you're just doing them, and you're like, oh,
Whoa!
I guess that works.
This Somnium is awfully dangerous.
Hey, that door. Maybe we can open that one now. Check it out.
A rusted metal.
We'll take it down to free.
I'm going to open.
It'd be quite a hard one to get the bonus one on, it feels like. Yeah, some are more trial and error than others. This one in particular was quite a bit. But yeah, so some of them kind of make a bit of sense, and then some just seem to be none.
That's... Iba, return to the control room on the 3rd floor.
At once.
They're all different figures for their murders.
What the hell is going on?
He swapped with. Maybe
Tate, what are you doing?
they are just popping
6
their
minutes
eyes,
are up.
popping their eyes back in.
Wait! Hitomi is...
Dante, you can't go any longer! Force shutdown!
No!
Ding, 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 ding. Refrain, echoes of murder. Everyone's swapping everywhere over here. No one's in anyone's body with. No one's in any body they
I
should
took a
be
look
in.
around your head, and I discovered something. Something about the new Cyclops serial killings. Apart from Ota, there are 4 victims. Shoko Nadami, Renju Okiura, Iris Sagan, and So Sejima. Who was responsible for these murders? Shoko was stabbed by Renju with an ice pick. Renju was strangled to death by Iris. So cut open Iris's body, but who shot So? It was you. In other words, all of these murders were committed by different people. There wasn't just one killer. That's how it looks on the surface, anyway. But that's not the truth, is it? There's only one culprit, one person, and that person is...
It's you? Can't be Renju, because... Why would I be missing it? It's you.
Yes, you, the person in front of me right now.
You're blaming the commander of Abyss for this?
No, not Boss. The person inside Boss's head.
Can you at least try to make sense?
I'm pretty sure this is... Shoko. I think.
All right, I'll explain. You know about the abandoned chemical plant in Kawasaki? There's a prototype sync machine there.
Right, so he shouldn't know this, so he's pulling this from... He's pulling this from fucking this timeline. Because he shouldn't know that. Not in this timeline at all.
You use that device to swap around bodies one by one.
In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
It's like it's unknown.
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switch.
I don't know where it started, but at some point, you got into Shoko's brain.
Oh.
Then, you got into Renju's,
Maybe pre-Shoko then?
and got rid of Shoko's body. After Renju was Iris. You strangled Renju using Iris. After that, into So, who you used to kill Iris and Ota at the cold storage warehouse. Now, you're in Boss's body, inside her head.
I see. If you know that much, then I have nothing left to hide. Yes, I am the culprit behind the new Cyclops serial killings. I guess you can call me the new Cyclops killer.
Can't stop looking at her boobs. It's so pushed in. It's so... Who was inside Iris during the interrogation on Sunday?
That was me.
You imitate her well. From the way you talked and your body language, it was like the real Iris. Earlier, too, you almost had me fooled. Your imitation of Boss was perfect.
Yes, there's a reason for that. Let me define some terms first. A person's memory and sense of self. Let's call that personality. It isn't quite the right word, but it'll suffice. Now, transferring that personality into someone else's brain, let's call that parasitism. The one transferring is the parasite. The one being transferred into is the host. Are you with me so far? Moving on. Even after the personality exchange is complete, the host's memory isn't completely lost. About 1% remains in the brain. So, a parasite could use that 1% to imitate the language and behavior of the host. That's how I knew about the warehouse and Sunfish Pocket, by the way. thanks to Renju and Iris's remaining memories. I'm telling you, it was me. Why are you making me repeat myself?
That means the Somnium I entered on Sunday.
That's right. It was me.
How? How does he know about the original Cyclops killer? Something else was troubling me.
What's going on here?
So maybe the person in that then is whoever's body Date's originally was. It's probably So's son.
Before I do, there's something I want to hear from you. How did you know about the prototype sync
If it's
machine?
not Mokoko. Originally, I had one, there was one theory I had a while back, which is definitely not what it is anymore. it was that Shoko was jumping around bodies and wanted to get a hold of Iris's body so that she could be young again and get back the get back the time she feels like was robbed from her by Mizuki or something. I was like, that was a random thing I had at some point, and I was like, God, that would be man, that would be a real fucking ridiculous plot line to go down. Just Mogo's like, I just want to be a beautiful young woman again, so I'm just gonna steal Iris's body. But that was
Not only that,
I'm gonna pick Iris.
you also seem to know what the sync machine is truly
In my
capable
head
of.
for a second, I was like, that makes sense. But then I remembered that Iris wasn't her daughter; it was Mizuki, and I was like, if I was the daughter, I could see her doing that.
Why is that?
That's...
Regaining your memories, are you? Human memory is fractal. If you retain even a single piece of it, it's possible to recreate the whole thing. Pieces of memories are like roots that grow into every corner of the brain, gradually, slowly, taking its time. I imagine the same thing is happening in your brain right now.
A fractal is a figure with self-similarity. Allow me to explain. See this? Whichever fragment you cut, you will see a similar shape. The whole is made up of its similar parts. This is called a fractal figure. Memories in the brain are similar. That is what he is explaining. He is claiming that from a few pieces, you can rebuild the memory.
I knew about the prototype from regaining my memory. Is that right? No, that's not it.
Parallel worlds exist.
Who the hell are you?
Saito.
It is Saito.
Sejima. Congressman Sejima's son.
What?
I researched Saito thoroughly, but I cannot find any images of him on the internet. He is listed on the family register, but I cannot find any photographs.
Morphogenic fields, they're coming back.
Fine. I still have time.
Time?
You'll see. So, where do you want me to start?
It's just past midnight on Tuesday. Shoko was killed on Friday. If we think of that as day 1, today is day 5. What was Saito doing during those days? I decided to ask him.
Like you guessed, my personality was in Shoko, Renju's ex-wife. That made calling Renju easy. I need to talk to you about something. He came over without question. I think it was around 4 p.m. I had him meet me at the chemical plant. I made Renju go to sleep. Synced, switched personalities, and then stabbed Shoko's discarded body with an ice pick. I took Shoko to Bloom Park by car, using the old abandoned subway line. Must have been around 8 p.m. by the time I was finished. I tied up Shoko to one of the merry-go-round horses.
Well, I'll say, when this game began, I didn't think we'd be dealing with someone jumping around between bodies and using each of the bodies to murder every other body.
After that, I used Renju's phone to send a Nile message to Mizuki.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious.
Then, I just waited for Mizuki to arrive. Until next Saturday evening, my personality was inside Renju. My next target was Iris. I knew she would be suspicious if I asked her to come to Kawasaki, so I asked her to come to Sunfish Pocket first. I called her a little before 5 p.m., and she arrived just after 6. I greeted her, then convinced her to come with me. That's when Ota saw us. Anyway, I put her in the car, then headed to the chemical plant. On the way, I made her take a sleeping pill. I knew she might run once she saw where we were going. It was around 7 p.m. when I got there, and I wasted no time switching bodies. After getting Iris's body, I used a rolled-up apron to strangle Renju to death. Then I put his body in an empty oil drum I'd prepared earlier. I put that in the trunk of the car, then headed to Sunfish Pocket. But then, something I didn't anticipate. Waiting for the signal in Akiba, someone knocked on the window of the car. It was Ota. He asked me something about being able to drive. He was surprised, to say the least. I didn't have time to waste on him, but I couldn't risk him finding the oil drum in the trunk. Plus, if word got around that Renji's car was spotted driving around Akiba, that would foil my plans. So, I came up with a lie.
She talks like fucking Agent Smith when he's jumped into the body in the real world. Mr. Anderson, look behind these Tokal eyes and see your true enemy. It's so weird.
I told him that I didn't have a license, so he had to keep it a secret. That's what that thing referred to in Ota's Nile messages, by the way. And just like that, I managed to escape a bad situation and headed to Sunfish Pocket as planned. The rest went exactly as you already figured out.
Just stayed as Iris, man. You had like fucking... you have like all the fucking simps in the world. You got a simp army behind you there.
Sunday morning, I had a recording or some such thing scheduled. Oh, I am of course referring to Iris. I didn't want to draw suspicion, so I decided to attend as planned. I went to Lemniscate and
oh yeah, the
performed
brain
my job.
tumor. Yeah. I'm still confused about like what exactly, why he even took over Makoto, well, the people's certain bodies. In
And
the
when
first
I
place.
left, I ran into
Unless the
you
whole goal was
that
just
day.
to get back to this body in the first place.
To be honest, I was a little surprised. Just the previous night, I was a parasite in the body of Renju. I didn't think Ota had seen me. So, of course, I didn't expect to see you there so soon. You were on to me, but there was nothing I could do about that. If I ran, it would only increase your suspicion. So I decided to play my role. The interrogation began around 8:20 p.m., is that right?
Alright.
Then you synced into my mind. But you didn't get what you were looking for, did you? As a result, you had no choice but to release me. I didn't want to go home right away. I knew there might be police waiting for me. That would make it difficult to sneak out at night. And that would put my plan in jeopardy. So I asked you to take me to Marble. I tried to find an opportunity to run, but then another unexpected event occurred.
Of a fucking Ota taser.
I got a Nile message from Ota.
Was it Saito and Iris who was insisting on a date, or was that before the body swap? That's in a whole different timeline to this one. In that timeline, he was in Renju the whole time. In that route, he was in Renju all the way up until whatever point we got to at the very end, because that's when we found Renju's body. That's when he would have swapped them.
I knew I could use him. So I told him I needed his help and to meet me at Marble.
It's very confusing. It's very hard to keep track of which one's which. Because in this one, yeah, he's jumped from like boo, 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 boo in this one. We're in like the everyone's dead one. And then in the butt of a choice where we save them both, I guess he might be in Iris? No. No, in one. No, I guess he's in. So, fucking Jesus, I have no idea, man.
He did as I instructed him to do.
But then Iris was missing an eye. I think in the one where we saved it. So she would have been an Iris. Yes, yeah. Because, yes, she was in Iris, and then when we saved her, she jumped out of Iris, and that's probably why Iris was... We never talked to Iris since. And then he was in So on both of those routes. Yes, okay. Jesus, goddamn. Who would be left in Iris? Renju? No. Yeah, wait, no. Who's in Iris? No one's in Iris? No, because... Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Right. He goes to Moko. Moko swatches. He's in Thingy. And in body. Switches to Renju. Renju, and then Renju goes into here. Then he is Thingy. He kidnaps Iris. No, and then somewhere around here, he as Renju. No, he's Renju. He gets Iris to come over, knocks out Renju. Becomes Iris, kills Renju, goes to here. So and then Iris's body goes into Renju's mind, and then he's in Iris's body, and then goes here and swaps with So yeah, I guess So's mind is in Iris's body by here. In the one where we saved her? So, yeah, in this route, where we didn't actually get to talk to Iris again, it was So, I guess? If it is worked just that way, then I guess it was So inside of Iris's mind, and then he's inside of So? Oh my god. So hard to keep track of it all. If it works as that way, so solidly, yeah.
After that, I got into the van with Ota. But because his presence was unnecessary, I asked him to stop at a convenience store to buy me something to drink.
It's kind of horrifying. You get someone kidnaps you, swaps your mind, and then kills you with your own body. That's horrifying. You have to watch yourself. You have to die watching yourself kill yourself.
When he was gone, I took his car and drove to my parents' house where I used to live. Yes, the Sejima residence. Of course, I knew I couldn't just walk up and ring the doorbell. Hello, Father, it's been a long time. I was also in Iris's body at the time. But I thought I could use that to my advantage.
Ironically, you were his father. Ironically, you actually were his daughter at the time. So you could have run up and said, "Hello, father, it's been a long time," and that would have worked.
So I pushed on the intercom, and sure enough, my dad invited me inside.
Banjo?
By the time I was in the body of Sosajima, it was a new day.
Okay.
There isn't much to talk about on Monday. Before noon, I used my old man's body to call this one Boss. You might not know this, but she and my father go back about 6 years. The two shared a terrible secret. Hinting at that was enough to get the boss to come running to me immediately. I injected her with a sedative, then brought her body to the chemical plant. I synced with her, exchanged our bodies.
Oh my god, then you cut up the boss in his body.
And after blowing my father's brains out, I cut his body into pieces.
Although technically not your father at that point, technically her, I guess.
I stuffed the meat into a vase I'd brought earlier, then drove back to my house.
Continue.
This was yesterday, early Monday morning. Past midnight. In my new body, I drugged Iris, put her in the van, and drove to a new location. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. I arrived around 1, then prepared for the show for a couple hours. Of course, when I say show, I mean dismembering Iris.
Wait, what? Oh, did I hit them out of order? Oh.
Because of the temperature in the warehouse, it took longer than I expected to prepare, but... well, you saw it in the video. Of course, I didn't anticipate Ota would show up. What does that make it? 3 times that brat has showed up
That
unexpectedly?
really confused me then. I was like, wait, what? I didn't realize I'd lost track of the days.
That annoyed me to no end, and I took that out on him. Dressing him up in the polar bear was an impromptu plan on my part.
Yeah, in Mizuki's route, you do actually kill Saito.
I didn't mean to make you think he was the killer. I just wanted to throw a wrench into the investigation.
I guess that's why he said killed by your own father.
Didn't matter if you found out or not. This all happened Monday morning. I left the warehouse around 3:30 a.m.
She spoke of grace and no sign of remorse. I was trying to keep my anger from boiling over and kept asking him questions. No, we didn't explode the vase in this route. We just get told about the vase in this route. We blow up the vase in Ota's. Yeah, in Ota's one. So, in Ota's route, he... oh yeah, no, he is dead in that run. Yeah, so I guess he... yeah, I guess he swaps with the boss in Ota's route as well. Why didn't they resist after waking?
Ah, the prototype sync machine has a special feature. It administers a strong dose of sedatives to the original body, and a stimulant to the host after a sync. That kept them docile.
Why'd you take out their eyes?
You know all about the prototype sync machine, don't you? That should explain it.
I knew. The prototype sync machine differed from the one at Abyss in a few key ways. The machine at Abyss is more sophisticated. 9 cables from the sync gear enter through the gap between the eyeball and the socket. Then they travel down the optic nerve canal to the brain. But the prototype sync machine isn't so advanced. To perform a sync, you need to remove the left eye. Floating eyeball in the dark! Manually. The subject and the syncer have to remove their eye from their socket. Otherwise, the cables cannot enter the brain. Of course, even with the eye removed, severing connection to the brain isn't necessary. The extracted eyeball still has the optic nerve and blood vessels connected. There you go, you can pop them back in. Which is why she has her eye. I don't like that. I really don't like the idea of people just popping their eyes out and then putting them back in and being fine. It's so fucking gross. After a sync, the eye is supposed to be replaced back in the socket. It's supposed to be safe. Side effects are rare. Unless the nerve or blood vessels are damaged somehow. I don't think that that's what happened in the... I still think Iris just had her eye popped out. I don't think he popped it back in. Somehow replacing the eyeball isn't too difficult. Why did you take out the victim's eye?
Of course, I don't really care about eyes.
Yeah,
I don't need them.
That kind of it had to be that. Otherwise, everyone would be running around missing an eye.
All I cared about was exchanging bodies with the sync.
Oh, the YouTube and the Twitch ones are way far apart, Prince. I cut them up into like 40-minute things, so they'll be miles behind.
And for that, I needed to remove the left eye.
I'd have to stick up the whole stream to keep them up to date in one go.
Why didn't you just put the eyes back when you were done?
That's obvious. Once I was finished transferring into a new body, the old one was of no concern to me. Why would I bother replacing the eye? I was just going to get rid of it anyway.
Why did you split the bodies the way you did? Okay, interesting. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Where are the eyeballs you removed?
Shoko's is in Renju. Renju's is an iris.
Yeah, it's like the video we saw where they're like, yeah, the eyeballs in the stomach.
Iris's is in Dad. Dad's is in Boss.
So you eat the eyeballs afterwards.
Their stomachs, I mean.
You sick bastard.
Yes, I ate them.
You fucking ate them, you crazy bastard. It's a hell of a time travel mailman, Prince Wolf. It's like a month before it comes out, yeah.
Immediately after exchanging personalities.
How horrible.
What's your motive?
Homicide is my hobby.
I thought it doesn't come out until July.
I have a tenacity for it. What can I say?
Or have I got the date? Or have I got the months wrong?
Of course, it was also necessary to make sure people kept their mouths shut. If I took over someone's body, they would know about my crimes. I couldn't risk them reporting me, so I killed them.
It's June. Oh. That's where I read something said it was coming out in July. Oh well.
It was also a matter of revenge. Against you. It's personal. That's why I chose people close to you as targets. Well, except for my father, of course. That was personal to me, but don't ask. It's embarrassing.
Revenge against me?
This series of murders was like a journey for me, you know?
It's July. It is July over here in Europe. Oh, okay. That's why. That's why I think it's July.
Traveling through bodies to finally reach the end. That's the thing about traveling. You always wind up in the same place, don't you? Where do you think that is? Your home. A trip is only complete once you return home. The same goes for me. When I return home, my travels will come to an end. So I'll be needing it back. My body.
What?
You stole my body. You took it from me 6 years ago. That's why I want revenge.
What are you talking about?
You have no idea what it was like inside my own head. I miss it. I miss my brain, Date. No matter how many people I killed, it never worked. I never felt happy. I feel miserable.
I'm with you.
You mean?
Minus the killing.
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oh, that's right. My old body. How are you finding it, Date?
This body is yours?
That's what I've been telling you!
But I don't have the same oxytocin deficiency you did.
That is because I regularly supplement it.
That's what she means by the drugs.
They must have increased your dosage too much.
No, but the person who had this disorder was number 89. The original Cyclops killer.
That is what I believed as well, but we must have misunderstood. Pewter did not specify who exactly was imprisoned, only that one of the original culprits responsible was currently in prison.
That's strange. That would mean number 89 is the previous chairman, Rohan.
That must be it. Rohan is a parasite inside number 89's brain.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know. What?
Pewter must have known that.
No way.
I'm so confused. I didn't understand any of it. Okay, I didn't know that was coming up.
Let us determine the specifics using Saito as our starting point. Whose brain was he in before Boss?
So Sejima.
And before So?
Oh, they're gonna do it.
Iris. And before that, Renju. And before that, Shoko.
And before Shoko?
Whose body were you in before Shoko?
I was a parasite inside Rohan's brain 6 years ago until last year.
Parasite inside Rohan's brain. Okay.
I'd lost most of my memories. I was a shell of a man. They housed me in a special hospital. But I still had those fragments of my mind left, just as I explained earlier. From a single piece, you can recreate the whole. I took my time, slowly regaining my memories. 1 year ago, I remembered...
No, I'm pretty certain 89 is his original body because he keeps having random flashes of patty cake with a young Iris.
I left the hospital and immediately sought out Shoko Nadami. I got her body.
Which would be the tiny little bits left over of him, I guess, or whatever. All the random memories he gets back.
And she was in Rohan's. When she saw herself
Hey,
in the
Biggie Wig.
mirror, she lost her mind. She was confused, panicking, running up the emergency staircase, and then...
Hang on a minute, what was that? You grab my everything. That's hospital immediately saw her show couldn't got her body. And she was in Rohan. Oh, right, okay, I see. So she, as Rohan, is the one who threw herself off a building.
That's why Rohan committed suicide.
After that, I spent a year perfecting my plan, using Shoko's body. I spied on you all this time. That's why I know everything about you.
Who were you before Rohan?
In that body you are operating right now, in that skull, my personality lived there.
Wait, hold on. If what you're saying is true, what about my personality?
It was in Rohan.
I'm not Rohan!
Correct. It is just as he explained earlier. Number 89 was in Rohan's body. In other words...
That's my real...
89 was in Rohan's. And then he swapped with Rohan. And I put him in there. Right, okay. Keep talking.
Sorry, but time's up. I want my body back. It's quite simple. Sync with me and stay inside my mind for more than 6 minutes.
And if I refuse?
I know that you won't. I know it.
Huh?
Date, look! This is streaming live!
That's why he took her, because that's the person he loves.
Damn you!
If you give me back my body, I will give you the location. Oh, and of course, it isn't the chemical plant.
Oh, Falco is definitely the hot lad.
Iva, where's the source?
It is being routed through numerous IPs. I cannot identify the source.
Pewter, contact headquarters, now!
Got it!
Now, what will you do? Will you agree to my request?
Nah.
Date, I'm her. Don't you care about what happens to her?
Nah.
Do you understand the gravity of this situation? A bomb.
I wonder what happens if I just keep saying no.
You're too stubborn. Or maybe you're just cold-hearted. You want to see what will happen when her flesh burns and tears and scatters?
I don't negotiate terrorists.
If you aren't quick, you'll see the whole thing. You know I'm not bluffing, don't you?
Didn't agree no matter how many times he demanded it of me. I refused again and again. And she's blown up. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected to happen. And when I saw it, I understood. Boss's body rolled into the corner of the room. I didn't want to think anymore. Anything. Nothing. I closed my eyes and ran my palm across my face. I could taste blood. Bad end. Wop, wop, wop. Yeah, well, we knew that was going to be a bad end. I wonder if you can get that if you refuse to go on a date with Iris as well. But annoying, I do have to go through this again, which is a bit annoying, but well. Your eyes are terrifying.
To harass you.
Oh, I guess I didn't pick that last time.
I wanted to bring out the hatred in you. That's why I called Mizuki to Bloom Park. That's why I streamed Iris's murder. Because they were important to you, weren't they? I wanted you to feel cornered, trapped. I wanted to punish you, Kaname Date.
This takes a lot longer because of all the fucking things have to pop up down here. Fuck it, I'll just swap with you and boss. It's fine. I'd take being inside of boss. It's fine. Alright.
Date!
See? I knew you wouldn't refuse. I know you well, don't I, Date?
I did it. I did it. I'm back. I got it all back.
Hey, where's Hitomi?
Be like, ooh, I'm boss now. Ooh, hello.
All right. I'll tell you as promised. Boss's house. However, it might be too late by now.
What? Why?
Return my body and I'll tell you the location. That's what I said. I didn't lie. I kept my promise.
You bastard!
You're the one who injured
Yeah,
my
we're in the
body.
fucked up boss body now.
It's your own fault, really.
Damn it.
Be seeing you.
Iba, do the self-destruct thing. Yeah. Oh. I was gonna say, yeah.
Date! Are you alright?
Iba's voice barely resonated. My eyesight was hazy, a heap of broken images. Sweat was building up on my palms. It felt like my throat was closing up and I was struggling for breath. In my ears, the rushing blood of my heartbeat was the only sound.
Everyone's dead.
Shoko, Renju, Irish, Ota, Hitomi. Boss? The flesh remains, but the mind is lost.
I couldn't do anything. Saito had me right where he wanted me. Nothing. Nothing.
This is the worst timeline.
Parallel worlds exist.
The words suddenly echoed in my head. I couldn't remember who or where or why. But I thought that if there really was such a world, then me in that world, I is another. I is
Could I
another.
have had a better future.
That's a piss poor translation there. I is another. I prayed that I could. I felt my consciousness sink into a black abyss. Parallel realities. They do exist. Oh my god. One ending as far as I know. The one that was locked up. Where we found Renju in the prototype, and what I can only assume is Saito in our original body. Yeah, I want to watch the FF7 live stream. I'm gonna watch that when it's on in like 20 minutes. Yeah, this is the first locked ending. This is where we find out everything, but it's already too late because everything's fucked up and all disastrous. Yeah, it's like a 10-minute thing apparently, but I know. We're all hoping for some sort of part 2 thing, and I'm hoping they say something about what's it called? Ever Crisis? The like collection of every single Final Fantasy VII game remade, but as like in the style of the original and that thing. Yeah, that's on in a little bit now. I'm assuming the other ending will be. No, not Rohan. Rohan is. I think Rohan's probably dead. Rohan would be in Renju's body. So it would be Saito in our body versus us in Saito's body. Yeah, Rohan was an 89, but then we just found Renju's body in the prototype machine. So Renju, who was Saito, will have swapped with Rohan, who is in 89. So Rohan would be in Renju's body, who is now dead in that timeline. And then yeah, no, it makes sense. It's just what happened. It's what happened because in the other route, Annihilation route, I love that one. In this route, I'll go over it now. I'll go over it now. I'll go over it now. Right? Okay, hang on. Right. So, okay, so Saito was in. So I think it all started with Rohan swapping with Falco's body. With 89, Falco, whatever you want to call him. Saito, Date, whatever if that's his real name. And then no, wait, did it begin with that? Rohan swaps with 89. Saito's first swap goes into Rohan. Yeah. So 89 goes into Rohan. Saito swaps with Rohan, who is 89. So 89 goes into Saito's body. And Saito is stuck in Rohan's body, where he's stuck for 6 years in a mental ward. Until he eventually takes over Moko Choko's body. And then Nissel begins.